Obviously, with Daniel Jones, didn't play at his best. I know Daniel's going to work hard. The coaching staff's going to work hard. They'll be able to bounce back this week.
All right, NFL legend Eli Manning joining Sports Illustrated today on behalf of Kings Hawaiian, and we got quite the setup over there. So tell me about this partnership. You got the apron, you got the cart, you got the pretzels, the whole thing.
Yeah, this is my pretzel cart. We've hundreds of New York City street cart vendors have substituted their typical iconic New York pretzel for the King's Hawaiian soft pretzel bites. We're giving out nearly 250,000 soft pretzel bites to New Yorkers around the city. So it's got that great kind of texture of a soft pretzel with the sweet taste of a King's Hawaiian roll. Throw a little salt on there, just irresistible.
Are people coming up to you out there?
They are. I get some strange looks, kind of like, you look somewhat familiar, kind of put it all together. Some people know right away. So you get a mixed bag. Some people have no idea. They're just like, hey, thanks for the pretzel bite. They're delicious, and they move on. So it's a array of different kind of events going on here.
People are like, is that Eli Manning or Chad Powers? I'm not quite sure. Could be either.
I've been called Chad a few times, so that's which I gladly accept. I take that as a compliment. He's got a great arm.
Okay, well, it feels pretty fitting to talk about football, you being in New York right now and standing by a pretzel cart. I do want to ask you about the New York Giants because they have gotten off to, a little bit of a rough start to the season. The team is facing a lot of criticism right now. How do you feel like the organization goes about turning things around?
Daniel Jones didn't play at his best. He's coming off an ACL. There's a couple other quarterbacks coming off injuries that didn't play their best. Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, to name a few. So Daniel's going to work hard. The coaching staff's going to work hard. They'll be able to bounce back this week.
Yeah, you talk about Daniel Jones. Can you just talk about the pressures of being a quarterback in, the New York market?
It's hard. They give you a short leash. And, last year had the injury. 2 years ago, they made a playoff run, won a playoff game against a talented Vikings team. And so it's all about just, getting confident, getting the people around you up to speed. He's got a new young receiver.
Any advice for Daniel Jones? He's obviously facing a lot of scrutiny right now.
Yeah. I said, hey, just look at your mechanics. Trust the system. Get back there and let it rip. You can't be scared about making mistakes. They may happen. There'll be certain scenarios. Hey, when things are not clean, don't throw it. But if you got someone open on your first read, you got to let it rip. You got to, teams are going to disguise things. Take your drop. Confirm what you think the coverage is. Go through your first progression. If he's close to being open, let it fly, let it rip, and that'll just get you in rhythm.
Fans were upset, obviously, to see Saquon Barkley go to the Eagles. And after seeing how he did in week 1, 3 touchdowns, offensive player of the week, how big of a loss is that for the Giants offense?
Well, he's obviously a tremendous athlete, tremendous player. He caught a touchdown, several rushing touchdowns, rushed for over 100 yards. So he brings that dynamic playmaking ability. And I'm happy for Saquon. He was a teammate of mine. He's a good friend. He works hard, and proud of how hard he's worked. He's overcome injuries as well, and seems like he's in a good place and a good system. I'm always rooting for guys to go out there and play well.